This is Vikings United, your ultimate destination for everything Minnesota Vikings. Bringing together the most passionate fans, insightful analysts, and dynamic creators from across Skull Nation. Get ready for deep dives, spirited debates, and exclusive insights from Coach Cody. We're celebrating our community, honoring our heroes, and fueling your fandom with Pillars of Valor coffee. This is more than a show. It's a movement. This is Vikings United.
Handy.
Purple and gold, that's all we know. Purple and gold, we holla skull. Purple and gold, this how we roll. Purple and gold, now holla skull. Purple and gold, this how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla skull. Purple and gold, that's how you know. Purple and gold, now holla skull. I'm representing Skull, the gang, you know the name. It's a Minnesota thing. Put that on the purple blood that's running through these golden veins. Hail, sleet, snow, or rain, regardless, we gon' go to games. $1 billion stadium on Sundays, they don't close the bank. Fail rarely, get your tail buried. Give his JJ to JJ on Hail Marys. I'm like Aaron Jones, I see the field clearly. Gain 150 yards off of 12 carries. And 2 tugs, I see you crack a can of ice cold whoop ass on the Packers fan. Downtown Minneapolis, we pack the stands and put our hands above our heads when we clap our hands. That's how we clap our hands, we put our hands above our head when we clap our hands. Now clap your hands and put your hands above your head when you clap your hands. That's how we clap our hands, we put our hands above our head when we clap our hands. I said clap your hands and put your hands above your head when you clap your hands. Purple and gold, that's all we know. Purple and gold, we holla skull. Purple and gold, this how we roll. Purple and gold, now holla skull. Purple and gold, this how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla skull. Purple and gold, that's how you know. Purple and gold, now holla skull. If you from Minnesota, let me know. If you from Minnesota, here we go. Minnesota notice. I'm known to skull and then blow the coldest and skull until I got scoliosis. So when we skull, we so ferocious. Soldiers, way before 84 was the dopest. We showed you who the purple and the gold is. If you from Minnesota, let me know. Right now. If you from Minnesota, here we go. Put your hands up. Minnesota. And gold, that's all we know. Purple and gold, we holla skull. Purple and gold, this how we roll. Purple and gold, now holla skull. Purple and gold, this how it goes. Purple and gold, we holla.
Hello and welcome to SPSN's Tailgate show now, and I'm going to bring in I'm Big B. I'm going to bring my co-host for tonight, Coach Cody, and we'll explain what's going on because we got a couple big announcements here. But here's Coach Cody. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, what's going on, Big B?
Doing good.
I'm doing amazing. Up in great town of Onamia, Minnesota. About to close down this bar up here, but it's all right. I got off work at 7 down in Hastings and just made the trip on up. So shout out. I forgot the name of this bar, but shout out to this bar. There can't be too many in Onamia. But I'm blessed. It's been a minute, and we're back. We're back and better than ever.
Preseason, or I should say preseason, but training camp starts. I think within the week. I think we're like 5 days away. I know your training camp's a little different than the pros, but as a coach, when it gets that time for training camp, how amped are you? Does it get more stressful? I mean, what's the vibe like in the coaches' offices?
I'm well. I mean, if anybody who knows me knows, I wake up and I got that energy. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go. And so closer to training camp, closer to preseason, that just amplifies. And like I'm just chomping at the bit for my season to get started.
Yeah.
Honestly, big things coming, a new team coming, and we got some big news coming on this show.
Gotcha. And of course, unless I've heard differently, you're going to be coaching Cannon Falls JV team this season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's the plan for this fall.
That's good.
Just because the Cannon Falls Bears. Let's talk of baseball now, like I'm back in the day playing for them. But the St. Paul Bears, we're taking a hiatus for the fall 2026 season.
I did see that news.
Yep, and then we're gonna start up in the 2027 season. However, just got done coaching the Wyoming Cavalry. Opened eyes with upper management and ownership, and now we are working on a team here in Minnesota, and it's going to be based out of Hastings, Minnesota. So,
well, if you need a GM or no, I'm just kidding.
hey, honestly, like we've been talking for the past couple of years, just hemming and hawing, BSing, just chopping it up. But yeah, like let's talk more after this episode because I mean, I had my fun with the St. Paul Bears last year. I know what it's like to build a team.
Yeah.
It was like playing Madden real life, but I'll stick to head coaching.
And the thing is, knowing you and watch you grow up, and the connections you make. I mean, you got great connections. Bubba here at SPSN's got great connections. He's getting our name out there. So, I mean, we're all in it together, and whatever happens with us and football or whatever, we're in for a long ride. So, and it's going to be a fun ride, I think. So,
yeah, you're not wrong about that, Big B, because I'm saying Kobe said it. He's like, you can rest at the end, but, give it all you got in the middle. It's all about the journey. Not about the end point, but the journey. And I mean, you've seen it this past year and a half, just going from DB's coach to head coach, GM, undefeated season, #1 ranked in the nation, heading to Wyoming, 6-0 for them. Number 11th ranked in the nation. Season got cut short too, so we would have ran that table. But just to go through all of that, be on the staff for USA Football International and having that chance to go to Greece, like you and I started with Coast to Coast Network Entertainment, and it's crazy to think that we've been at this for a year now, literally.
Yeah, roughly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
yeah.
No, it's definitely a roller coaster. I'm enjoying it. The more and more, it's just like our downtime. I mean, we know personal life gets involved, and we can't do shows as much as we want. But it's just like, man, I want to get back on. Even though for me this is a hobby, and and if it turns out to be more, then great. If it just turns out to be, I mean, hey, that other 4-letter network has some openings happening. So, I mean, you just never know what's going to happen. But
hey, it just takes one. It just takes one.
Exactly. And that's one thing that I got to give props to Bubba, because, he may get told no, but he's still going to fight and get things going. And I know he's got some plans, in place or in the works. So if people are out there wanting to jump on the gravy train, reach out to Bubba, reach out to us. We'll let you know what's going on. But there is some big plans, big plans coming. And, with our connections with the Vikings World Order and stuff like that, we definitely plan on being there for opening day for the football season and stuff like that. So just, if you want to, like I said, hop on, you want to do what we're doing, just reach out and say, hey, how can I get hooked up? I know we're looking for people all over for camera work, behind the scenes, being on screen with us, content writers, all that fun stuff. So definitely reach out. So, but let's get into it. Football season right around the corner. Training camps opening. Hopefully I get down to a training camp here or there. Just kind of see. But going into the season, we know the Vikings have a lot of questions. I'm going to avoid the quarterback one because I think that's just going to be a question all year long. Outside the quarterback, what is your next watch, your next issue, your next problem you see the Vikings having right now? Let's kind of maybe break down like 5 of them, but let's go with the next one, though. What is your next concern on our purple and gold team here?
I mean, I'd go. It's a toss up between wide receiver and defensive back.
Well, okay, let's start with receiver because that was actually my number 1A concern. Yeah. After Jefferson, who's going to get that? I mean, what do you got? You got Addison. You got the kid they picked up from San Fran. I think you got a couple draft picks there, but I mean, what's your thoughts? I mean, who's got? I mean, because Jefferson can't do it all as much as he wants to, much as we want him to. I mean, he definitely can't do it all. So,
I mean, you brought it up after Jefferson. Who's gonna be the one to step up? Is it gonna be Addison? Jawan Jennings. I have high hopes for this guy. I mean, he's got no problem blocking. You know what I mean? And he I feel like him and Debo are right up there with DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yo, you're not gonna get past me. I'm gonna truck you over, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the fact that wide receivers are such prima donnas. I'm just gonna go out and say it because I deal with it every damn day. But wide receivers are prima donnas, always asking, what can I do to get more touches? I need the ball, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, how about you focus on blocking when we need you to block? You know what I mean?
It's nice that they want to put the work in and get the work. But yeah, you still got to do that fundamental stuff, blocking and work on the big things before it steps up. I mean, next guy up and stuff like that. So it'll definitely be a nice thing if everybody's in the coach's ear, be like, give him the ball, give him the ball, give him the ball.
I'm telling you right now, I'd rather hear a running back come up to me and be like, give me more touches, feed me the ball, than 6 wide receivers coming at me like, hey, when is it my turn? When are you going to call my number?
Here's a depth chart for the Vikings. They're listed as a 3 wide, 1 tight end set. We got Addison, Jennings, and then we got Ty Felton, Michael Price, Dylan Bell. That would be 4, 5, and 6. Juwan Jones, Dante Flemings, Trayvon Rudolph, and then a few other guys I don't know. But I mean, those 6 to 9 guys, they got to figure it out. And like you said, I'm a big Jennings guy too. I mean, I'm a big Addison guy. I kind of hope he turns it around. So hopefully that fires all 3 of them up to be the next Jefferson. And I mean, realistically, I think we have a decent core of weapons. I mean, at tight end, you still have Hawkinson, you have Oliver, there. So I mean, the weapons are there. So,
and this is a huge opportunity for, in my opinion, like, this is a huge opportunity for the backups, second string all the way down to 9, because I'm telling you right now, and Minnesota fans aren't going to like me for this, but if Jefferson has another year like he did last year, I'd almost make him walk. Get to another team. Go use your prime years. I'm not that selfish. I'm not going to be that selfish. You know what I'm saying? So for these, second string, third string, fourth, all the way down, barely making it. Like, hey, do you have confidence in JJ McCarthy to get him the ball and make him happy? Do you have confidence in Call of Duty player #1 in the world or whatever, Kyler Murray, to get him the ball and keep him happy? If not, do what you gotta do. Put yourself in a great position, because I'm telling you right now, like, he handled it like a pro last year. You saw a little bit of like frustration, but like, f- that pissed me off when the media was like, "Hey, oh, look at him doing this," though. It's like the 1 out of 1,000 times you're gonna pick that out.
Well, and that's the whole thing with the media is they're going to pick out the one thing, and a lot of fans are too. But and that's why I didn't want to talk about the quarterback controversy or quarterback issue, because we don't know if it's Kyler Murray, we don't know if it's JJ, we don't know where the office is sitting and the coaching staff. We don't know where. I mean, Jefferson's one too. That he's got a year and a half with JJ. He's got just a few practices that we know of with Kyler. So where's he fitting at? And I mean, what we saw in OTAs, Kyler was slinging it around and getting to everybody, but JJ was also swinging it around and getting it to everybody more consistently than Kyler. So I want to stay on the offensive side, because another question I'm going to be watching, one being that I'm a bigger guy, is the offensive line. I mean, they got to block, they got to open up the holes. I know Bubba's also looking at the running game. I mean, he brought that up, and that's another thing that we need to do is run the ball. But
we got
right now, it sounds like the running or the offensive line is ranking mid with all the other offensive lines. So if we can get Darrisaw healthy and Fry's healthy and Neal, and then maybe shore up that center spot, we might have a good offensive line. I mean, what's your thoughts?
I mean, for us, honestly, being mid right now, it's shitty to say, but like, not as bad as what previous years. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
But damn, I just missed when we had the #1 defense in the league with the Williams brothers, just hammering it down, locking it down. And then we had a solid offensive line, good enough for AP to set records, or damn near. So, I mean, if we can just stay healthy, if they can give JJ 3 seconds to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? At the NFL, or Kyler, at the NFL level, you should be able to, in my opinion, from a snap to the ball to throwing it, like probably 2-3 seconds, if that, and know where you're going and be able to dissect. I know, like at the snap of the ball, like defensive players are going to give up, for the most part, what they're doing right away. So it's all about like the pre-snap stuff. That's all for show.
And the thing is that time, you got to give Jefferson time to get open. I mean, he's got some quick speed, but
especially with these long developing routes.
So he needs. I mean, they need that 2-3 seconds to get the route built up. But I'm with you on that. And on the defensive side, right now, they got Caleb Banks starting at nose tackle with big Citrus behind him. Realistically, if B-Folk can design it up, I'd like to see them both on the ground at the same time, clogging up that middle. I mean, we talked about it before. Those guys are bigger than the Williams wall, and they're supposed to be athletic. I mean, I think we try to plug them in together more often than not to plug up that hole. But let's get to the defensive side. You said D-backs. One of your concerns, I'm with you. Do we think Harrison Smith's coming back? Do we think it's going to be maybe after the first week or two of training camp? But what's your thoughts on the D-backs?
I mean, we need help. We need
Yeah.
desperate help. Without Harrison Smith, just it is crazy. You never want to say it comes down to one player, but I mean, your safety is your quarterback of the
Yep.
defense, in my opinion.
Yep.
He's your last line of defense, and for us to lose him as a veteran, and with his abilities still at his age, um, it just sucks that we have to kind of wait on him.
Yep.
Um, and while you're waiting on somebody and you think you're giving the backups like enough attention and enough reps and stuff like that, but you're really not because you're still waiting for that other
Yeah.
player. You know, um, whether he comes or not, like we got to be ready. Eh, Within 2 years, Bynum's gone, and now if Smith is gone, like
Yep.
what are we gonna do?
Well, and
Theo Jackson ain't bad.
no, and that's the key is who's going to be that leader, who's going to be that quarterback on the defensive side. Can Theo Jackson do it? Can Metellus do it? Can Jay Ward or Thomas step up and take over that, or do we have to look somewhere else at maybe our Mike linebackers or somebody in the middle like Cashman or Van Ginkel or Wilson? I mean, that's something that the Vikings defense has to find out is who's going to be that leader on that defensive side. And right now, I mean, a lot of those guys are still young, so I don't know who I would turn to. I mean, who would you turn to with the list of the guys on defense?
I mean, it doesn't. It's hard to tell. Probably Theo Jackson.
Yeah, that's probably where you're going to have to be. And Theo Jackson is how many years has he been in the league? Let's see here. Let's see stats. I mean, he's been in the league for this will be his 5th year, so I mean, he probably earned that little leadership. But again, it's what happens in the locker room to be out on the out on the field as that leader. So, but definitely going to be interesting. Anywhere else on the Vikings side, I mean, that you see is going to be a little issue or
linebackers.
Linebackers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right now we have our start as of right now, ESPN has our depth chart set up at we got Van Ginkel, Eric Wilson, Blake Cashman, and Dallas Turner. They're lining up a 3-4-D, so those are the 4 linebackers we have. I mean, I like Van Ginkel. I like Dallas Turner turned it on towards the end of the year, so I think if he keeps getting that momentum going, Cashman was a big piece. Ivan Pace Jr. was another guy that laid on, kind of turned it on a little bit. So again, like our receivers, these backups, have a chance to play. And there's really not a secure spot on the defense like on the offensive side where it's just like, okay, we know Jefferson's our number 1. Everybody else is kind of wide open. The linebackers are kind of the same way. We don't solid have a number 1. Maybe Turner's our leader there, but I mean, a lot of these linebackers have a chance to play.
Yeah, no, and I totally agree with you. We just, hopefully, I mean, Van Ginkel for 2 years straight, he's been able to do that quick pickoff right off the side, taking away that swing route. So, I mean, hopefully he can rub off on anyone else. But for my 5th one, I think you're going to be a little surprised about it, maybe. But I'm going to say a kicker.
Really?
Yes, kicker. I will like.
Do you think it's overconfident or just because he's still young? I mean, because he's been a solid kicker the last couple of years.
I know it, but I think it's overconfidence. Thinking that you've arrived when you just got there, type of thing. I saw the Gary Anderson missed kick. I saw the Blair Walsh one. I swear
That
on
Blair
everything
Walsh was
holy, if Will Riker does the same thing,
yeah.
like it's
Well,
not
and
gonna be
that's the thing
good.
is, yeah, at the beginning of the year, I mean, we've had some good kickers. I mean, you brought up Blair Walsh. There was Carlson. I can't remember his first name.
Yeah, Dan Carlson
Yeah,
goes and
the
sets
first 2
records
years
over
was
with
just
Oakland.
automatic, and then all of a sudden had the kicking yelps. And I'm with you. I mean, I'm not too concerned about the kicking spot because I mean he is young, 3rd year in the season. I mean his first year, yeah, he's missed quite a bit. Second year, he only, he missed a couple here and there. I mean he's 19 of 24 for 50 plus out. So but he was 11 for 13 last year. So it's one of those. He's got a big leg. I mean, his longest is 62 yards. So, they're definitely not afraid to try it out there, but,
Hey,
definitely going to be.
can you do me a favor? Can you look up who the kicking coach is for the Vikings and how long he's been with the team? Because if
Yeah,
he's been with the team for the past 2 misses, that dude
yeah.
gotta go.
All right, let's see here. Vikings coaching staff.
And then I do got to cut this a little short. They closed at 9. I told them to stay
Okay.
open for me, and now they're open till 10. But
Okay, yeah, we could tie it up here and
I still want to go over the SPN thing.
Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Special teams coordinators Matt Daniels. Let's see. Position coaches is. I'm looking. They don't have a specific coach assigned to the kicking.
I wouldn't put them out there publicly either.
Chili Davis, not the former Twin, but he's this assistant special teams coach. So I'm guessing those guys probably are the ones that deal with it. So let me see here. Who did I say? Special teams coordinator Matt Daniels. Let's see how long he's been with the team. This will be going into his 5th season with the Vikings as special teams coordinator. So
Dude got lucky.
yeah, after spending 2 seasons with Dallas. So yeah, so he's been around. But I know it's a little short show, but hey, we're back on.
We're back.
I have nothing else, nothing big coming out. Just 5 days away from getting them to hit somebody. I know the players are probably excited, and then after a few practices, they want to hit somebody outside of their team. So, but with that being said, Cody, you got anything else we want to break down quick, or?
Well, I just want to point out the fact that we switched names. Now we're the SPSN Tailgate Show, and it's just crazy how we started with Minnesota Vikings Uncensored, and then the Vikings United, and now SPSN, and this rebrand is much needed and brings on whole new opportunities. So, like Big B said, if you're interested, if you're intrigued in what we've got going on, reach out to any one of us. We all work our full-time jobs and stuff, but who doesn't have enough time to read a 20-second text and then send one, But this is the opportunity that we have in front of us. It's extremely huge. Partnering with a 4-letter network on TV. And, it's all about, hopping on board before it gets hot. You know what I'm saying? Before the train starts rolling. And I'm telling you right now, if you're any interested, hop aboard. Nothing to hurt. You've seen the growth throughout this 1 year. And we got big plans, and we're taking this to a whole new heights.
Yeah, definitely. So, but all right, with that being said, guys, keep checking us out. We got great shows. Check check myself out tomorrow with Rankum. Me and my co-host Tim Hendricks. We're going to pull out an old goodie of ours. We're going to talk about the top 5 laws, weirdest laws in 5 different states. So that's a pretty fun one. Yeah.
One more thing. Shout out to Danielle, Bubba's wife. It was her birthday this past weekend, so I just wanted to give her a shout out. Happy
big
birthday,
shout out
Danielle.
to Danielle,
One of
the
our
true
biggest-
CEO of our company.
Yeah.
But yeah, check us out tomorrow. Rank them as we break down 5 states with the weirdest laws. Check out myself and who knows on Monday night for Beyond the Bell. Talk a little wrestling, get ready for WrestleMania or SummerSlam. Sunday, 7, 8, 9 will be coming back to break down the second half of baseball season and hopefully some big trade news not involving our Minnesota Twins.
Right. And well, lastly, anyone out there looking for a car, let me know. New, used, bone row, something to get you by. Let me know. Hastings Ford, Cody Hamadoff. Hit me up.
All right. So we got that. And with that being said, we'll see you guys all next week on SPSN Tailgate. Have a good one.
Later.